Thanks everyone for coming. First of all, just on behalf of the footy club, I want to acknowledge Shannon Hearn for his efforts in the captaincy the last 5 years. He's done it his way, he's gone out his way, he's a premiership captain, and thanks for all your service, mate, much appreciated. Hopefully there's many years left, mate. But that comes with a bit of change, and it is my tremendous honour and privilege to announce our new captain for the 2020 season and onwards, Luke Shuey. Congratulations, mate. And just finally, the vice captains will be Josh Kennedy and Jeremy McGovern as well. So congratulations, boys. Well done. And with that, I'll get out the way and let you get on with it, mate. So, well done.
Adam, a quick one for you. Why Luke and also why Josh and Jeremy as the...
Oh, we have the same process every year. So the players will vote as they've done every season. We normally do it in January, February. So this time around, the players put their votes forward, and then along with Trevor and Craig Vozzo, we endorse and take to the board. They tick it off. So this time around, we've done it in a process where the captaincy and the vice captaincy were decided, and the leadership group will still give the players a bit of time to grow and develop in the next couple of months. So that decision will be made in the new season.
What does Luke bring, do you think?
Well, he's ready to go, isn't he? As much as Shannon's really carried the load for our group. We've got tremendous leaders at our club who've developed over a long period of time, and Luke's stood up on the big stage. The best leaders care the most, and he cares about his mates and he cares about the club.
Is there something behind closed doors that we, the media, the fans, don't see that Luke also brings?
I think there's a lot of what you see is what you get with a lot of our leaders, and Luke's the same as that. I mean, he's a very family-orientated individual. I'll let him do a bit more talking about himself in a minute. But yeah, we're not surprised about the decision, albeit there's plenty of good leaders in our club.
Just wanted to get it over and done with, given that you probably knew, as you said, ready to go.
Yeah, well, that was Shannon's request was he wanted to get on with it, and that's the way he goes about things. So we thought we'd act pretty quickly, and we're judging this decision over the last 7 or 8 years, not the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Is it something you set out to do, Luke, at all, or is it just a kind of tick along the way that you didn't really expect to have in your career?
No, I certainly didn't set out and specifically want to be a captain. I guess I always wanted to be the best leader I can be, purely just to help this footy club grow and succeed. But I said all along, if I was to be captain, it'd have to be the best thing for the footy club. I'm not about being captain just for the title. I'm here to help the footy club grow and improve, and hopefully get back to where we were in 2018 after the job Bung did. So it's an enormous privilege and one I'm looking forward to.
How did you find out about it? Was it Simo called you? Was it Izzy? How did you find out?
Yeah, it all happened pretty quickly. Bung spoke to the group the other day and said that he was going to relinquish the captaincy, and we had a vote, and Simo popped over to my house yesterday just to let me know that it was official. So, yep, all happened really quick.
How did that feel?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, tremendous honour. This club's got such a wonderful history, particularly of captains. I look at the captains that have come before me, and I mean, I'm certainly not at their level just yet, but it's a little bit embarrassing to be alongside those names now. But I'm looking forward to the ride.
When Shannon took over, he was asked what type of captain he wanted to be. He said premiership captain. What kind of captain do you want to be?
I don't know how you top that. It's a fair indicator of success. So, yeah, that'd be nice. But look, it's not about me. I'm here to help this club grow, and it's all about the journey that we're on as a playing group. I'm not overly worried about my perception externally. I'm worried about helping this group get back to where we were in 2018 and enjoy the ride, because it's such a wonderful playing group.
Do you feel like you've been leading by example out on the field for the last few years as well, anyway?
Oh, there's times when I do and there's times when I don't. I've had plenty of games where you walk off and scratch your head and wonder whether you could have done more. Obviously 2015, losing grand final, that hurts. It's been 4 years since then, so footy's an up and down journey. You can't always be high on life. So, but look, plenty of growth. I'm never going to be perfect, and that's fine with me. But I'll continually try to improve and get better. And as I said, see if we can take the club back to where we're in 2018.
Who will you seek out for support and for on your journey as a captain?
Well, I think I'm pretty lucky to have obviously Bung still around for the next few years at least. The way he's going, I'll retire and hand the captaincy back to him, I think. But obviously we got Darren Glass back this year as list manager, and for me, I've been so fortunate to play under those two guys in my 11 years, and I think from first-hand experience, I've learnt from two of the great captains, not just at West Coast but the AFL. So obviously those two guys are there, and my coach was a captain. There's plenty of guys in the room with great experience. So I don't think I'll be short of advice.
So what about those leaders? What about those leaders make us great captains? What is a great captain?
I guess with Glassy and Bung, both of them guys, they're just two guys you just wanted to follow. Felt a bit safer knowing they were with you on game day, and always performed. I can't remember either of them playing too many bad games, particularly on the big stage. So they were wonderful to learn off and play under, and as I said, I'm so lucky that they're still here to learn off.
Look, you had a pretty tough first 18 months here, personally and professionally. What did you learn from that in terms of resilience and I guess trying to stick it out?
I guess that life throws curveballs, footy throws curveballs at you, and I guess I learnt pretty early on that footy's not going to be a smooth ride. Particularly for me, I wanted a long career, and I've been fortunate enough to play 11 years now, and obviously if you're going to play that long in the system, it's never going to be all good news. So, but that's just the way life goes. We're a product of the experiences we go through, I think, and from every tough experience you have to go through, I think you need to find the opportunity to learn and grow from that. And on the flip side of that, there've been plenty of good experience as well. So, very fortunate.
What's your plan going into this season?
Well, we want to play finals again. We've had a pretty good last 4 or 5 years. Obviously, what Bung's been able to do with the group as captain, he's had a big say in our successful culture of late, and taken us to 5 straight finals campaigns. So as a footy club, we want to get back to finals again. We say it every year, but we can only worry about week to week, and we'll win as many games as we can and try and qualify for finals. And once we do that, we'll figure out where to go from there.
What does your family think of your appointment?
Sorry?
What does your family think of your appointment?
I think they're pretty proud. I got my wife and kid here today, and won't be long before he tees off crying, I think. So you'll hear him in a bit. But told Mum and Dad last night, and both extremely proud. But as I said before, I don't want this to be all about me. It's a journey we're on as a group. I'm just fortunate enough to be captain of such a great playing group. I love these boys, and very privileged to be able to do this.
You're the captain here now, but is it Danny or is it Ollie who's the captain at home, or is it you?
It's actually Oliver, mate, to be honest. Certainly not me.
Are you ready, Luke, for this?
We'll find out.
Are you daunted?
No, I'm not daunted. I'm excited. I've said before, I'm aware that it's not going to be all smooth sailing, and I'm not perfect. So I'm looking forward to learning from certain experiences, but I'm sure there's going to be some good times as well.
What are your core values that you want to bring to this club?
Exactly what we stand for as a footy club. I don't think too much is going to change for us. We value each other, our friendships. Obviously, family is a big part of what we do, both our individual families and us together. Not too much is going to change, but hopefully we can continue to grow at that and get better. And I think if we keep improving in those areas, then we shouldn't be too far off having another successful season.
Adam, you mentioned his record in big games, but also its big moments in big games. Can you talk about how much a factor that was in terms of you guys being very comfortable?
Yeah, I think when you're looking at a captain, you want off-field leadership. I spoke about the care you have for your teammates, the care you have for the football club, and then who stands up when it's really difficult on game day. So sometimes it's hard to reflect on that in December. But we asked our players to think about, you know, the tough times on field and who stands up in big moments. So probably no one's done it more than Luke has in the last 3 or 4 years. So that was a no-brainer in terms of that I'm assuming in the voting, and that he won't change in that sense. 11 years of football sort of gives you some pretty sturdy stability in the way you play. So I'm not expecting too much difference in the way Luke plays. They just have a bit more to do off field, I'm sure.
I know it doesn't want to be about him,
Well, it is about him. That's what we hear.
Yeah. Is his best when he hits that, you know, when he goes up that gear, is that the best you've got? Is it when he's at his
I suppose when you're an individual and you want to step up and do something important in a game, there's the individual brilliance, but then there's a collective. And I think our guys have got a sense of what's needed at the right time, and not too often they let each other down, and that might be an individual bit of play, but we're not looking for that. We're looking for the collective. So I think a leader represents that really well, but also inspires in other ways. It might be through voice, direction, communication with the coaches. So that's what Shannon's done for so long, and that's what Luke will do. He's already doing it.
Can you just touch on Jeremy McGovern's journey as well to becoming a vice captain? I mean, when you first got here, you had to send him away from training, didn't you, for being out of shape? And
keep bringing up Gov getting sent away from the club, and that was like 7 years ago now. So, is he here now? He might be still away. No, look, Gov's he's got tremendous influence on our playing group. He's got tremendous influence on the game, and the way he reads the play and the way he goes about his business on and off the field. I'm not surprised, but I could see something in him very early in his career, in the way he played, and his presence around the locker room is really important to what we do. So he's, you know, that voting was pretty unanimous as well, with Josh being who he is and how selfless he's been in the last 7 years as a leader as well. So they combine really well. We've got, you know, some youth coming through. We've still got some growth, and so's Gov. But yeah, really good sign for him.
What sort of a thinker is Luke?
What kind of thinker is he? Oh, I think you want to be aligned with your leaders when you're talking about thinking through situations. The runners last year was difficult, not having them available to send messages. So you do rely on some instinctive play from your leaders. And I thought all of our leaders stood up in that area, doing the right things at the right time. Strategically is getting more and more passed on to our players. So that's our job, to make sure we're aligned, and that's what we're already aligned. That won't change, just like other leaders.
Luke, Shannon seemed a very sort of level, almost understated sort of a leader. Do you think you'll be more vocal? Do you think what would your style be?
I'm not going to change too much. I'll continue to find ways to get better if I can and improve, but I'm not going to change who I am. I'd like to think I'm here because of who I've been the last 11 years, and you'll never find two captains to be the exact same person. So obviously, whoever it was going to be up here, we were never going to be the same as Bung. You probably won't find another Bung worldwide, but what he's done can't be understated for the club. You know, he played such a hand in us getting to the grand final in 2018 and having success. And as I said before, can rarely remember him playing a poor game. He's helped change the culture for the better over the years. He's been here since such a tumultuous period in the club's history. He's been through all that, and I couldn't have thought of a better bloke to run the show over the last 5 years.
Adam, do you hope that bring a bit of a fresh perspective to this one?
Oh, there's no doubt that it's a different style that Luke brings, but the best form of leadership, I suppose, is you're authentic and you are who you are. So I can't see it changing a lot, to be honest, the dynamics of the group. I mean, Bung's still here, Luke's still playing the same way. So our relationship will change slightly, but I don't think the way we go about our business will change a hell of a lot. This might be a few more late phone calls on a Tuesday night to Boots instead of Bung.
In keeping the mode for captaincy, or?
Just getting a head start on November 2020, actually. So I haven't had some great feedback by the boys over the last week, so I don't think it'll last too long.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Well done.